You know, Mark, you talked about Tim Henman's equilibrium. And I almost feel as though he's been rubbished for that over the years. As people say, well, you know, show some more emotions, but it's been such a huge asset in his career that he doesn't get down when things aren't going his way, and he doesn't get too up when he's riding the wave.
Yeah, he's just been the ultimate professional, hasn't he, throughout the course of his career, in everything that he's done, whether it's been with his tennis, whether it's been with his off-court stuff, with the media. He's just been a little too normal for some people, hasn't he, in this day and age. Nothing normal about those last couple of games for Tim Henman, though. Exceptional from the British #2. And he's opened up a 3-game advantage in this second set. 5-2.
It's almost a bit of a game, isn't it? You know, between the public and their sports heroes. It's we love to have something wrong, a fatal flaw that we can tear them down for. And Henman has played this game and just said, well, I won't give you any. I won't show you any. And so people have torn him down for just being normal. Oh, well.
It's true, isn't it? You feel as though he wouldn't have attracted as much criticism if he'd have been into rehab. Then people would have said, yeah, there you go, now he's normal. He's got to have some problems. He's got all the money in the world. He's got everything like this. And finally, we now know he's a human being.
Well, maybe that's for after his career.
Have you got any good addresses? So Henman in charge in this second set. Tsonga is the one that's going to have to find a way back into it. I do feel that Henman is going to be the stronger mentally out here. Whether his tennis will be good enough ultimately over the best of 5, we'll have to find out. It's far superior at the moment for Tsonga. And perhaps the inexperience of the 22-year-old showing here. Just his 8th tour level event for the Frenchman. And another unforced error off that forehand wing from Tsonga brings up a couple of set points for the 32-year-old. Henman takes the second set. He is still very much alive here in New York. Henman takes it 6-2. Henman to begin this third set. And a more emphatic start he couldn't have wished for. Drastic change in that second set. He wins at 6-2. He breaks through twice. Was it just better play from Henman, or did Tsonga's level of play drop?
Well, Henman played that superb game to break, and then Tsonga fell to pieces, didn't he?
And it's going to be interesting to find out what Tsonga's made of, because we've seen what Henman's made of. He dropped an opening set that he'll be frustrated he did after serving for it, and he hit back very rapidly.
Yeah, and there's a reason why Tsonga, who was #2 in the world in the juniors, won the US Open juniors. There's a reason why his highest career ranking year-end is 157. Since then, really hasn't quite pushed on. Well, now, of course, up in the top 100. You just might think that it's his inability to compete day in and day out that might be a reason for that.
System ready, launch.
As you can hear, Tsonga challenging this call, and it's a good challenge.
Well, from 40 love to 30 all, now things can change oh so quickly.
Definitely starting to miss more on his forehand side, Tsonga. Didn't want any hiccups in his opening service game. There weren't any.
Yeah, I'm sure Tim Henman will have felt a bit of relief when that volley landed on the baseline, because it was a wide open court. He didn't quite attack it as he might have liked, but got away with it in the end. And Tim Henman will know better than any of us that it's quite a crucial stage in the match. If he can get an early break here, he might just deflate Tsonga.
Suddenly finds himself on a run of 5 straight games, Henman. Both players have served 3 aces. Does Henman need any added motivation that he could potentially play Nadal in the next round if he were to win?
I don't think that's even in the back of his mind right now. It might have been earlier today. But I think really this match is about Henman's gladiatorial instincts coming to the fore. If it's going to be his last tournament match, then he wants to go down fighting.
Nice clean service game for the 22-year-old. And he was just a couple of shots like that away from a 2-sets-to-love lead. And all credit to him. Ever since he dropped the opening set, he really has played some wonderful tennis. Oh, sweet as you like.
Yeah, well, that is Tim Henman at his very best. One of the great volleyers of our time.
Tsonga almost managing to steal that point away from Henman, but it wasn't to be. A love hold for Henman. 2-1. So often a great atmosphere builds up on this particular court, or grandstand next to it at this time of day. He's regrouped well, Tsonga, after dropping his last service game of that second set. He's picked up 6 straight points on serve. A little more reminiscent to the opening set from the 22-year-old. Yeah, some clinical service games, just what you want to steady the ship a little bit.
If you were hopeful that Tsonga was going to roll over in this set, well, nothing doing, yet to lose a point on serve.
He seems to dwell on his missed shots a little too much for me, Tsonga. He's a wonderful player. He's had some good wins. Back in 2004, he beat Carlos Moya in his first ever tour-level tournament in Beijing. You can see his composure on the passing shots as he's played Henman today. He lost to Hung Tak Lee in the second round, who Andy Murray takes on tomorrow.
A wonderful defensive shot from Tsonga. That one there got him back in the point, and that won it for him.